Hello and welcome, Cannondale. Here on this episode we're talking about cyclocross because cyclocross, not only as a type of racing but also just type of the bike, is becoming more and more trendy, if you will. There is much more riders now who would like rather to go for cyclocross bike, having just one bike rather than buying like a road bike and a mountain bike or some kind of trekking bike or cross bike. There's so many types of the bicycles right now. And I'm getting quite often questions about different cyclocross models, but I have to tell you that people will usually ask me about Merida Cyclocross or Cannondale CAAD X. And since I got recently a question about CAAD X on Shimano 105 components, I'd like to tell you something about it. I'm not going to be talking a lot about the frame set because the frame set is cool. We've got the external cable routing. This is aluminum made by Cannondale. I love it. We have carbon bladed fork, and I think the alloy steerer, since Cannondale doesn't say anything about it here on the website, I think it's alloy. It's just more durable, so it's okay. Heavier but durable. What we don't have would be the tapered head tube I would like to have. I don't know why for cyclocross Cannondale just makes like 1/1/8 headset here. We'll just review that in a minute. But what I would like for you to at least to think about is to compare this one on Shimano 105 components with the model on Shimano Tiagra components, because from Cannondale CAAD X for this year we have 4 models: Sora, Tiagra, 105 and Altigra components, and in my opinion there's no difference really between those two bikes, and this one on Tiagra can be even better. Why? If you don't know all my videos about 11-speed Altigra 6800, Shimano 105 5800, if you haven't seen my videos from Iceland when I was testing 105 components, I have to tell you, I really had problems with the shifting performance. I never had that problem with Shimano Sora, I never had that with Shimano Tiagra, even 105, older one, and Altigra, older one, but the newest 105 was really kind of pain for me in terms of the shifting performance. Now we are talking about cyclocross bikes, so you would like to, maybe most of the guys would just buy it as a commuter bike, but some would really like to go for some training in the terrain and even cyclocross racing. That's why the 10-speed Tiagra components, in my opinion, would be really good choice. Why so? 10-speed means more distance between the sprockets on the cassette. And that means if there is some dirt and mud coming onto this cassette, 10-speed will be just easier to clean, better and easier to shift, because there is more distance and all this system like derailleur, cables and housing don't have to be so precise as on 11-speed. It will be easier in terms of the maintenance, and I think also more durable in terms of the chain wear. Now there is a downside of this one. If you go for Shimano Tiagra, which is 10-speed compatible, you won't be able to like upgrade your shifters to Altigra or buy Dura Ace cassette, because all these components will be already 11-speed. So up from 105 through Altigra to Dura Ace we have 11-speed. But if you're not like the upgrading freak guy, you don't have to think about those 11-speed components. Just go for Tiagra. I would say really go for Tiagra. In my opinion, if I was to really race on cyclocross, I would just buy this one and upgrade my wheels, my handlebar, my seat post, my crankset. That would be my choice. The Shimano Tiagra model is around like $130, $140, maybe $50 cheaper. And what I would do, I would just save this money and sell my maybe handlebar or seat post with the saddle right after purchasing the bike and buy some carbon but durable components here. I'm always replacing the saddle, so that would be the case for both for Tiagra and 105 model, for me at least. But having carbon seat post on cyclocross bike, in my opinion, is a good choice, really. Durable, carbon, strong carbon seat post. What's the difference between those two models, really? Not so much. Same frame set, of course, same fork. Rims, they don't tell us here. There can be some different model, but also hubs, we have Formula, different models of Formula. I don't really think you would feel the difference between those two. Same spokes, different model of the tires, but same size, like 35C, sorry. No pedals, of course, FSA crank, same chain rings, 36, 46 teeth for both models, BB30 bottom bracket. Here we have 11-speed and 10-speed KMC chain. And then the difference will be derailleurs, shifters, and that's it, because yeah, there is difference between the model of the handlebar, like C3 on the 105 and C4 on Tiagra. I don't think you will also feel the difference here. And the brakes, which are really important on cyclocross bike, are the same. So maybe you would like to save money and buy some better brakes, but I'm not telling Pro Max Render R won't be good. Just read some reviews about these. I haven't been using those Render R, but those can be really good. What I'm trying to say is to try to make it easier for you when you buy the bike, and then when you try to maintain the bike. Of course, replacing the cassette, replacing the chain will be cheaper for you if you have Tiagra rather than 105. Tiagra is already with the internal cable routing on your shifters. It looks really cool, it is nice, and I don't feel like having 105 will improve anything on your bike. It can even make it make your life a bit more difficult here. So the frame set is alright, as I said, external cable routing here, cool, strong and durable fork, really nice. And one thing I would like for you to consider is just to think about 10-speed Shimano Tiagra rather than the 11-speed. When you think about your cadence, just one last thing is between the difference between 10-speed and 11-speed is only one sprocket. I mean, this is the cassette that you're gonna have on your Cannondale CAADX Tiagra, which is 12 through 28 teeth. Same sprockets on the 11-speed 105 plus the 11 teeth sprocket. So no difference in terms of your cadence, of your pacing here between 12 and 28, just one extra gear. And that's the gear for high speed. Actually, I don't know how often do you use this one on your cyclocross racing. You have to answer that question for yourself. How often do you use, would you prefer 11 teeth over 12 during some commuting or anything that you do on your bike? So think about that. For myself, there's no difference in terms of cadence, which is very important for me. Cadence is important, my pace is important. But I wouldn't say 11 speed will improve here anything, really. That's it for this short comparison. If you have any of these Tiagra or 105 model, let us know. I would love to hear from those guys having Tiagra to tell us what's the shifting performance. From my viewers, my Polish viewers on the other channel, I've heard that Tiagra is just awesome. It works nice. They are happy with the shifting performance. I wasn't happy with the shifting performance on 105, though I've heard some guys also saying that 105 is okay, but others would complain. So it's not that easy to say. You don't have to be worried that Tiagra will be much heavier, because 10 speed is lighter than 11 speed, and those shifters and derailleurs will not be that much heavier than your 105 components, especially if you're gonna save some money and buy maybe carbon seat post or carbon handlebar. So that's it. I'm waiting for you in the comment section. I'd like to thank you for your support, and if you'd like to help me grow this channel, please give my videos thumbs up, and I will see you soon in another episode. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.